Hey guys, and welcome back to today's video. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you guys things to do when you're bored in Animal Crossing. So let's go ahead and get right on with the video. The first thing I recommend is trying a challenge. So there are multiple challenges you can do in Animal Crossing. Really, if you just look up on YouTube Animal Crossing challenges, I'm sure that something will pull up. My personal favorite is the 3x3 challenge. I did 2 videos on this. I will link them down in the description if you want to check them out. But it's just a really fun way to do something different in the game when you have nothing else to do. And I definitely recommend it if you are just bored. The next thing I recommend is visiting random dream addresses. So basically how you do this is you just go into your house, lay in the bed, click yes I want to sleep, and then you can be transported to some kind of mystery island. This is really nice if you have no island inspiration because you definitely will get a lot. This island is literally so pretty. I don't know whose island it is, but it's very pretty and they have such cute villagers. They're so cute. But yeah, this is a great way to get inspiration and it's one of my favorite things to do. Okay, the next thing I recommend doing is joining the community. So there are so many Animal Crossing Instagram accounts, Twitter accounts, different things like that. I will link mine in the description if you want to check them out. But the Animal Crossing community is an awesome community of people, and it's really awesome because they all love the same thing that you do. So if you just search Animal Crossing on Instagram and Twitter, I'm sure it'll pull up. The next thing is build homes in Happy Home Paradise. This is something that I don't do very often, but it is fun. And obviously you have to pay for the expansion pass if you don't already have it, but it is still so much fun and it's definitely just something different than the regular New Horizons. The next thing is to write letters to yourself. You can access this by going into the airport and clicking on the little card display, and you can write a letter to yourself, your villagers, your friends, whatever, in the future, which is so fun. I like to do it if you have a birthday or something because you forget that you write it, and then once you do, you remember and you're like, oh yeah, like I forgot about that. So I'm sending this one to myself in the new year, so January 1st 2023, and I'm probably gonna forget about it, and then I'm gonna remember, and it's gonna be a fun memory. So that's one of my favorite things. The next thing is to clean up your island. This is something that we all need to do, especially if you have an island complete. I feel like you tend to hoard things more. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but someone gave me these items in a giveaway I won, and they were all just kind of laying around everywhere because I haven't taken them to Overlook yet. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna put them all here so they're all in an organized spot. This is pretty obvious, but selling things to make money can be really good, just because it helps if you are hoarding things like I do, and you can just get rid of those things and make money off of it, and pretty soon, before you know, you'll have way more money than you even knew you could have. The next thing is to decorate your villager homes. Now, how you can do this is you can go to Tom Nook in Resident Services. I'm pretty sure you can talk to him about like building homes and things like that. And you can decorate the inside of your villagers' homes. Now, this came with the 2.0 update a few, was that months ago, a year ago? I don't even remember at this point. But I'm pretty sure you don't have to have the expansion pass for this. But either way, it's just such a fun thing to do. And it just kind of adds a personal touch to your villagers' homes. And it's so cute. I love it. Now, this is something I will probably never do, but completing the museum is not a bad idea, especially if you want to get Brewsters. Now, I probably will never do this just because I don't have the patience to collect every single creature and fossil in this game. However, if you have finished your island and don't want to start a new one, this might be a good idea. I probably will never do it, but if you want to, completing the museum would not be a bad idea. The next thing is to take pictures of your island. Now, obviously, this is something that Animal Crossing creators do for Instagram, for thumbnails, things like that. But you can also do it too, which I think really helps because it kind of makes you realize that your island's cuter than you thought. There's so many times where I'm like, this is such an ugly build, and then I see it and I'm like, oh wait, that wasn't bad. So it's a really good way to kind of realize that your builds are better than you thought. The next thing is something I definitely don't do very often, and that is talk to my villagers. That's why they are literally saying that I haven't talked to them in a month, is because I haven't. But it's a good thing to do because you might get free stuff from your villagers and you might keep them from moving away. So definitely do this, and don't be like me and forget about them. Now, the next thing really annoys me, but it is don't run. This is something I do sometimes if I've just kind of am bored in the game, because it kind of makes you appreciate the details of the game better, even though it is annoying. But it kind of just makes it feel like more real. I don't know. I just think it's fun to do for a change, and it helps you to appreciate your island more. Maybe that's just me, but it's kind of something I do when I'm tired of the game. Finding new design codes can be a great way to have island inspiration. So my favorite thing to do is go to criteria search, where you can search keywords like fall, spring, summer, winter, things like that. And you can even be specific with what you want. If you want dresses, if you want floor designs, different things like that, which is nice because it'll pull up specific things for that. Now, you won't always find ideas because these are things that other people have created. However, most of the time you will. So it's a great idea to get inspiration. Okay, to kind of keep on the idea of inspiration, you can look online, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Pinterest, whatever, for Animal Crossing inspiration. You can just search Animal Crossing inspo, things will pull up, hashtag Animal Crossing, things like that. And most of the time you will see really cool inspiration that other people have created, which is how I get a lot of my ideas. And yeah, it's like a really good way to find ideas for your island. Okay, the last thing is build your villagers a vacation home. So how you can do this is go into Happy Home Paradise, buy a box of chocolates, and give it to your villagers on your island, and they will want you to build them a vacation home. This is something I definitely want to do for a future video. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure that you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, linked down in the description. And I hope you guys got some good ideas if you're bored at Animal Crossing. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.